Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Can you please introduce yourself for us, sir?
My name is Babatunde Ishola Bengalawal. I'm the principal partner of Harlem Solicitors.
It's nice to meet you, sir.
Same
So,
here.
we're going to be having an interview with you, sir. We're going to be asking you 10 questions.
Okay.
Are you ready, sir?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So the first question is, what sparked your initial interest in law? And can you take us back to the moment you decided to pursue this path?
Okay, I will just say that my becoming a lawyer happened by the most fortuitous of circumstances. I'm a graduate of the Polytechnic Ibadan. Yes, I graduated from the Polytechnic Ibadan with an upper credit in music technology. It will shock you to find out that I love rap music. I used to compose rap music back then, but I can still rap. But the sense I'm trying to make is that as a music student, I was actively involved in campus journalism as the editor-in-chief of the press club during my both ND1 and ND2. I'm talking about during the 90s. My writings received a lot of admiration and accolades that I garnered admiring friends who used to advise me to dump music for courses like law, mass communication, and English language. Well, I sat the UME for the first time, putting in for English arts at the Obafemi Awolowo University, and also contemporaneously applied for diploma in law, admission into the then Ogun State University, Agowe, now Olabisi Onabanjo University. I was among the first set of diploma students at the university. I remember that some of the lecturers actually used to discourage us that no one would be admitted into the full degree after the diploma program at the end. They will always reiterate that diploma in law program was just for students who merely needed a little knowledge of law and not for anyone who desired to use the result for direct entry. I remember that some of us dropped out as a result of the discouragement. But where will I drop to? Except inside Lagos Lagoon, if the university did not admit me for the full degree. I was suicidally committed to scaling through the hurdle. I was so resolute and resilient, backed up with prayer, so much that if the university will admit only one student through direct entry, I will be the one. At the end of the program, I was among the first 3 students admitted. We had some of us who ended up in political science, Yoruba, and so on. So I would say that I did not develop any initial interest in law. Rather, law itself developed initial interest in me. Thank you.
Beautiful, sir. Thank you so much. So have you ever composed any song that you released that we can listen to?
Yes, but it didn't get to only that if you want me to give you a sample, I don't mind. But it didn't get up to the point of releasing an album. But I used to compose, and I still have some of the rap music that I composed, music songs. Yeah.
So this is not on here, but I just have to ask because of this music thing that you mentioned. So why didn't you pursue something in maybe entertainment law or music or something like that?
At that time, there wasn't like entertainment law, anything like entertainment law. And the result I had then could not take me to even read anything concerning law. So I just went to the Polytechnic Ibadan to read what my credit level could achieve then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So second question is, who has been a guiding light in your legal journey, and what invaluable lessons have you learned from them?
My guiding light has been the God Almighty. No one else but God, from whom I have drawn so much strength to be where I am today. I've learned that everything one is able to achieve, however little, is as a result of God that showeth mercy. My entire life journey has been shown with several turns, but there is always reasons for me to smile at the end of the tunnel. All thanks to the good Lord for where I am now and where He's taking me.
So beautiful, sir. So the third question, if you could travel back in time, what single piece of wisdom would you share with your younger self at the start of your legal career?
Okay, reflecting on my journey in the legal profession, there are several pieces of advice I will offer to my younger self at the start of my legal career to navigate this dynamic and demanding field effectively. First of all, I will emphasize the importance of building a strong foundation of legal knowledge and skills. Invest time in rigorous professional study, gain practical experience through mentorship, conferences, seminars, and continually seek opportunities for professional development. By mastering the mastering the fundamentals of law and honing essential skills such as legal research, writing, and advocacy, you will no doubt lay a solid groundwork for a successful legal career. So secondly, I will encourage my younger self to cultivate a growth mindset and embrace lifelong learning. The legal landscape is constantly evolving, with new laws, regulations, and precedents emerging regularly. Stay curious, remain adaptable, and be proactive in seeking out opportunities. Also, I will emphasize the importance of building a strong professional network. Networking is a cornerstone of success in the legal profession, providing opportunities for referrals, mentorship, collaboration, and career advancement. Actively engage with colleagues, mentors, alumni, and other professionals in the legal community through bar associations, networking events, social media, and informational interviews. Lastly, I will remind my younger self to prioritize self-care and well-being. The legal profession is notorious for its demanding schedules and high stress levels. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So, the fourth question. Every journey has its hurdles. What personal challenges have you encountered and how did they shape you to who you are? Major challenges.
Okay, let me put off all tediousness and say merely that I, like many others, have faced a lot of life challenges which have never broken me. I've come to realize that when you are not born with a silver spoon in your mouth, this fact alone gives you the energy to plow deeply into yourself and bring out your wild initiatives, your boundless adventurousness. However, that is for only those who really desire to have a good future. Finance was my major hurdle at a point because I recall that due to lack of finance, I could not go to law school with my classmates. I searched for jobs, but jobs were nowhere. I recall even applying to join a woman who was renting out chairs at Challenge in Ibadan. The woman was paying 3,000 naira as monthly salary then, but the woman refused to hire me, saying that she did not want a lawyer. I persuaded her that I wasn't a lawyer, but she still refused. She said I was overqualified until I was able to get a job as a supervisor in a nursery and primary school at Velele Ibadan. Added to which, I also secured an appointment as a lecturer with University of Port Harcourt Satellite Campus at Dugbe. I used to come to Ibadan every Friday from law school because I must lecture on both Sundays and Saturdays throughout my law school program. I was able to support myself in law school, Lagos campus, with whatever I was able to get from the part-time lecturing job, added to whatever I was able to get from my mother of blessed memory. Thankfully, I finished from law school before the federal government phased out satellite campuses for the universities. I dare say that if I was not posted to the Lagos campus, I would have deferred my law school for the second year. All told, my experience in this regard has imbued me with strong determination and great aplomb at everything I do, with a cast iron belief in God. Thank you.
Beautiful, sir. So money is the motivator, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is I'm interested in this question. So can you share the story behind Big Law? The first time I heard it, I had to ask who is that, and you were like, "Did you even know your real name?" And you had to go online to now check. We were about 7, and they said they don't know your real name. That is just Big Law. That they see your face, they see your picture, they will know. But so I had to ask, what was the story behind?
Okay, interesting question, if I may say. And this is where some people get it wrong. The acronym Big Law was coined using the letters from my name. Babatunde Ishola Gbenga Lawal. B for Babatunde, I for Ishola, G for Gbenga, Law for Lawal. It has no story related to law, as I was not a law student at the time I went by the acronym. I remember back in my secondary school days when we formed a group and you will hear someone bearing SOJ for Soji, Skido for Sikiru. Then I also decided to form Big Law as an acronym from my name. Then Even when I was a student at both the Polytechnic Ibadan as well as in diploma in law class, lecturers used to call me Big Law. Some people assume wrongly that it is because I'm a lawyer. I remember a day that one of my seniors in the university was filled with so much indignation that he confronted me while I was in diploma in law class saying, "You are in diploma in law class and you are calling yourself Big Law. We that are in 500 level are not calling ourselves Big Law. What is big about your own law?" When he later realized the intendment of the acronym, we both laughed it off and he apologized for his caustic remark. Today, the acronym Big Law represents Alem, as much as Alem represents me as a person. Alem has become a significant part of me and all I represent. Praise be unto him for that.
That's it. Okay. So I also thought it was. I didn't know it was an acronym.
It's
I
an
thought
acronym.
Law, like normal.
It's an acronym. Now you know.
That's good to know, sir. So the sixth question: As someone with experience, what do you think are the most crucial skills for young lawyers to develop in today's legal environment?
Okay, in my opinion, the critical skills for any young lawyer seeking to thrive in today's legal environment are quite unlimited. But the most important skills are digital literacy, legal research and writing skills, analytical thinking, written and communication skills, client management, and interpersonal skills. Well, I can go further to mention teamwork and collaboration, emotional intelligence, adaptability and flexibility. The list goes on. As developing these skills will help young lawyers navigate the complexities of modern practice and thrive in their careers.
Okay, that's it, sir. So the seventh question: Are there any particular causes or projects that you're passionate about outside working?
Yes, thank you for that. I'm currently working on a book on telecommunications law and practice. It's a novel area of law, and books on this area of law are sparse, especially in Nigeria. I'm also passionate about the Alem Telecoms Academy, which has just been incorporated and is drawing a lot of attention from graduates and undergraduates who apply for internships and mentorships only to be trained in this field.
That's beautiful, sir. So the eighth question: How do you personally define success in your legal career? And has that definition evolved over time?
Okay, success in a legal career is defined in various ways, but depending on my values and goals, I will define success in legal career as achieving a level of financial stability, attaining significant milestones in legal expertise, finding a balance between professional and personal life, being recognized as a trusted and respected professional, and engaging in pro bono work, advocacy, or legal reforms, which contribute positively to the community. Indeed, the definition remains the same for me over the years.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
So the ninth question: For young individuals like myself, just stepping into the legal world, what advice would you give to them to help them thrive?
For young individuals stepping into the legal field, I have several pieces of insightful advice that I believe will help them navigate their journey and thrive. First and foremost, I encourage young individuals to approach their legal career with a growth mindset. Embrace every opportunity as a chance to learn and grow, both professionally and personally. Be open to feedback, seek out new challenges, and continuously strive for improvement. By adopting a mindset of resilience and adaptability, essential qualities for success in any organization. Secondly, I advise young individuals to take time to understand their values. By understanding your personal values, you can easily align yourself with core values of any organizations in the legal sector and actively contributing to the organization's culture. You will not only integrate seamlessly into the team, but also contribute to a positive and supportive work environment. Additionally, I encourage young individuals to connect. Learn to build strong relationships with your colleagues and supervisors. Networking within your organization not only facilitates collaboration and knowledge sharing, but also opens opportunities for mentorship and career advancement. Furthermore, I urge young individuals to maintain a work-life balance. While dedication and hard work are important, it is equally crucial to prioritize self-care and personal well-being. Set boundaries, take breaks when needed, and then make time for activities outside of work that brings you joy and fulfillment. The legal profession requires a lot of hard work, reading, and constant research. Ensure you find your footing as soon as possible. And lastly, I advise young individuals to be proactive and take ownership of their professional development. Seek out opportunities for training, skill development, and career advancement. Whether it is by attending workshops, pursuing certifications, or taking on new projects, actively invest in your growth and development to reach your potentials.
Thank you so much, sir. So the last question,
Okay.
looking ahead, what are your aspirations for both yourself and the firm in the coming years?
Okay, the fact still remains that when I started Alem in 2018, there were doubts. Something inscrutable, in the midst of which I was inclined to retreat, just as I was encouraged to move forward. I was plagued by the consciousness of the fact that Ibadan was not a viral ground for solely corporate commercial practice. Ibadan is a litigation arena. Hence, the need for me to innovate and create a niche. But then, if I was in the corporate world, working for multinational telecoms companies consistently for 14 years, even though I also did a few years of litigation in some firms before then, what option did I have? Now, here we are. We have reasons to look back and smile and thank God. By God's grace, I pray and aspire to be alive to watch Alem grow and continue to be a force to reckon with when you talk about the corporate commercial law space. That is the premise of hope and the justification for striving.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, good.
I think that will be all.
Okay, thank you very much for coming, for having me.